What is going on, everyone? Matthew97657 here. Today we are back with yet another figure unboxing and review, and this is going to be the Shin Kamen Rider Movie Collector's Edition. I think that's all there is really to it, so nothing more to it. Then to get right on into it. And this is the highest version that you can purchase. There is this kind of like folio thing. I'm not really sure what it is. I'm gonna gently try to peel it off. I don't want to bend it. It looks like some sort of little card or something. I'm not too sure. But as you can tell, this is the box. It's pretty wide. It's not too bulky, but it does come with a fair amount of items. So we're going to see that firsthand. All right. And so, oh, it's two boxes. Would you look at that? So it looks like there's two boxes. These might be the Sofubi figures. This is the Amazon version that I did purchase from Amazon Japan. So I'm going to open this up first, the second box. Okay. So I want to say those are the Sofubi, if I'm correct. Well, the Bandai's, sorry. But I think we're done with the knife, if I'm being honest. I want to say these are the figures. And the reason I say that, we'll open this soon, is because this blank one, lo and behold, hopefully it doesn't just fly forward. There it is. As you can see, it looks like there is the disc, which does have a little slot you can just kind of take out. So there it is. Very, very nice. There's kind of like a protective plastic. And then these, I know exactly what this is. This is awesome. I would totally kind of blank, but these are actually the scarves that came in some of these special editions, if I'm correct. Obviously, we have the Rider one, and then here is Kamen Rider number Zeros, which I was so very happy they included because that's amazing. But anyways, here is our disc titled Shin Master Rider, Shin Kamen Rider. This is the definitive, like 4K, Ultra HD, all of that. I don't even think I have like a 4K player, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys. But I was like, there's no way I could miss out on buying the most premium version of my favorite film. So there's the kind of like the back, if you will, probably a bunch of little things to look at. And then so here is the kind of like starting thing, and it's got a nice texture to it, if I'm being honest. Slides out nice. And this is probably all the DVDs, just black. So there you go. It looks like there's some disc there. And there's a disc and a pamphlet there. So Blu-ray, this is probably the 4K one. Blu-ray, disc 1 and 2. So maybe that might be the episodic thing they did with it. And then it looks like we also got this kind of like brochure thing. I'm going to set these down just like this for a little bit. But it looks like we got this brochure thing, which has some of the concept art. Absolutely love that photo so much. It's actually my phone lock screen, if I'm being 100% honest with you guys. There's either the old one or it's a recreation of the new one. Some more like pause things. Oh wow, there's a lot going on here. I don't remember any of this, if I'm being 100% honest, like seeing it wise, but very, very cool artwork depictions of some of the things within the movie. Wow, that was actually beautiful, all that artwork. And there's a promotional, this is kind of like a glance letting you know what is all in there, pretty much the movie stuff and whatnot, and then there is the promotional artwork, and then we go back to the beginning of the pamphlet. So wow, that was awesome. That was actually really cool. I cannot read Japanese, so I do apologize, but it looks like it's just showing what all of these discs present, especially with the 2 extra discs, which I do believe are the series, like the mini series they did with new additional content, which I cannot wait to absolutely see. So that is so exciting. But there are the 2 discs there. And then we also got this little teal-ish book as well. Oh, nope. Okay, so this is the Ultra HD. So this is the Ultra HD, the highest definition in the movie you can find. So it was the Blu-ray, and then I think 2 other discs, which is awesome. So, I mean, that's really the movie itself. Very, very cool nonetheless. Next up, I hope I don't make a mess out of these because I really don't want to. Let's go ahead and start with these, our scarves. I'm just going to very, very gently open the box. I'm not going to put that much pressure, just enough to get it out. Oh, no, these are the Bandai's. Okay, or at least some of them. So there is the exclusive Movie Monster series. This is the exclusive series. Oh no, it is. It's a Movie Monster series figure. Wow, I can't believe they marketed it as that. But here it is. This is pretty much Kamen Rider #1 doing the rider kick in the really cool Bandai posed monster series action-esque. I don't know. It just sounds really weird saying Movie Monster series and then having a Kamen Rider on the screen. I'm just so used to seeing like a Godzilla, stuff like that. But very cool. Absolutely, really, really cool. It's stiff. It isn't. Well, there are some. It looks like there's some articulation within the arms there. So, I mean, obviously you're not going to get too much of a range with the figure like this, just because it's already in a preset pose. So, very cool. Really like that. It's awesome to just have the rider and the rider kick. I don't have a stand with me. That is a lie. Let's just do this real quick. Real quick. Come on. There we go. Perfect. That was so convenient. So these must be the scarves then. Not too much, right? Yes, okay. So here are the scarves, and there's honestly a debate if I even want to open them right now, if I'm being honest. But, it's pretty much a cloth, really. And I know, realistically, it really is just a cloth, but I think just the symbolism of what these cloths represent is what makes them so special, in my honest opinion. So let's go ahead and do my favorite, Kamen Rider #0. And so it's a very nice, if you can hear it, it's a very nice, smooth, almost silky kind of like. And so I'll be honest, I don't know how to put this on. I wouldn't honestly even try. Oh, there was more to it. Okay, there we go. It's pretty long. It's a pretty long scarf. As you can see, I don't think I deserve to put it on, but I think it's something along the lines of like, you go down and like this, my hair's getting in the way, like this, push up, and then I think it's like that. I may have messed it up. I don't have a lot of scarf history usage, but I will learn how to put on a scarf like he did in the movie because it's so cool. But as you can tell, cut from, or tagged on is the movie title, indicating that this is where it's from. But it's beautiful. I cannot lie to you guys. I love the white. Wow, it's so cool. This is actually so cool to have. I'm not even gonna lie. This is so cool. Oh man, I love it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, at least on that one. On this one here, I think I'm gonna frame them, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna make them how they put the scarves in the movie, and then I'm gonna frame them. I think that's what I'm actually going to do. Next up, we have the red. Same type of material. This one's kind of really like ruby-ish colored. It's actually a really beautiful red scarf, if I'm being honest. It's not just like a flat red. Like the more you look at it, it kind of like has a small amount of shimmer in a sense. And I just, it's actually really beautiful. Like the color of it in person is really nice and stuff like that. I'm not gonna try to put it on, but there it is. It's a scarf. That was the red one. I'm gonna put these in my lap so they do not fall, just like it just did. And then this one seems longer, if I'm being honest. Maybe I just stretched it out more. But there you go, white scarf and then the red scarf. So, wow, that was so cool. I absolutely love that. That was actually really, I don't know, I enjoy that really a lot. So let's go ahead and open this puppy up, if this is even anything. It looks like something. It's like a pack of some sort of. So we're just gonna gently, and it's like bending quite easily, so I don't want to mess it up too much. Okay, I think this is a bookmark. So we got the Ichimonji thumbs up, the Shocker Riders, the white scarf, that's perfect, and then the 1+2 with the red scarf in the background. So I cannot complain about that. That is actually an amazing bookmark. I'm not sure what other ones you were able to get, but I think this one is absolutely perfect. I love this one so much. So, wow, that was awesome. I'll put that there. And last but not least, Bandai time. So, once you open the box straight up, it's pretty much just like a box set of some of the augments we had seen through the movie. And the box design is very nice. It's nothing too crazy. You know, you've got some of the symbols that represent the specific kaijin, and then on the kind of texturing on the back of the box is the same texturing we've been seeing kind of like in the movie case and then just the other cases. So very cool. Yeah, I don't want to like rip open it, but I'm going to just open it. This is a figure channel. I'm not gonna mess with them too much, if I'm being honest. And of course, I'm just gonna set these down inside the box so they don't get dirty. So there's the box. This is probably going to be like that forever. I'm never gonna de-assemble it. But starting off with our Bandai lineup, I'm just gonna put this on my lap. We do have Spider Og, and as you can see, or Kumo Og, does have a little bit of difficulty standing up, probably just because it's been sitting in the box for so long. But there is a tag there, the inside of the tag, and then the back side. But as you can tell, it kind of has the symbol representing this specific augmentation. But very cool. It's kind of cool to actually get a Kumo Og figure. I kind of was expecting maybe we'd get some more, and then look at the design of the spider, but maybe not. I'm just gonna try to make this a little bit easier for them to stand. Next up, we have Batog, or I believe it's Kumori-Og. Yeah, Kumori-Og. And so let me turn down this darn light. It's always so bright every time. But here's Batog or Kumori-Og. And just pretty much in the suits with the sculpted face, which does look really off-putting if I'm being 100% honest. And, you know, I think that's the point. But the older man, but it is there. And then articulation-wise, I didn't do it on Kumo Og, but it doesn't look like there's anything outside of the arms. And we also have the stylized outfit into the gloves and the shoes as well. So there is that as well. Next up, we do have Scorpion Og, or Sasori Og. That is a Japanese name, but Scorpion Og here. And yeah, very nice. There's a tag. Tags. There it is. Very nice. It's kind of like the dress is just kind of like a hollow piece. And there's no sculpting on the shoes, but we do have some articulation. You can kind of see that hair piece is starting to get in the way just a little bit, but you know, you have your basic articulation, and it looks really cool because it's like obviously the human fleshy portion here on the arms, but then when you get here, it's kind of the scorpion part, which looks actually pretty well sculpted. If I'm being honest, it looks really nice, and so I think it's a good blend of both the kind of human aspect as well as the scorpion aspect. So very cool. Next up, we do have Wasp Og, or Hachi Og. And so here she is. Very cool design. Hachi Og. Tag. Tag. Once again, it's just so funny seeing that these are labeled as a movie monster series. It's just because I'm so used to doing Godzilla. But I was like, oh, well, maybe they made them their own line. But, no. But there it is. That is Hachi Augment, or Wasp Og. And last but not least, we have KK augments, which is the chameleon and the mantis, if I'm correct. So the double hybrid or triple hybrid, I believe they said in the movie, used in that. So a very, very green coloration there. So this is the duo one, which is cool. And I mean, even the design looks really, like in the figure form, the design looks absolutely insane. I guess because we never saw like a front facing aspect of KK, but oh no, it was bound to happen. I could feel it. But on this one, a little bit of resistance. Dang, a lot of resistance. But obviously you can get the articulation there between the arms. But yeah, I don't think we ever saw a front-facing shot like this, so it looks really like perplexing to just see all of this design here, and then it just kind of like falls off. It just goes like bland. But the eye portion is especially really cool, seeing it there, and same with the eyes here. So very cool, nonetheless. It looks like I have stuck onto my bookmark. Looks like I have stuck onto my bookmark, and everything is already wanting to just wrap the video. Like, hurry up, Matt. Hurry up. Okay, so yep, that's all of them. The Movie Monster series figures featuring all of the augmented villains besides Kamen Rider number 0, but obviously he had already gotten his own Movie Monster series, so there was no need to do that. And I believe the Shocker Riders also got their own Movie Monster series release, hence no need for them to be in here. I would have loved to have seen Kamen Rider number 0 in a different pose, or even 1+2, or even just Ichimonji in general, like before 2+1. I would have loved to have seen that, but we did get this of the Hongu there. And so I was trying to kind of like rewarp the feet to stand, but it looks like I'm not going to get it. So there it is. That's the line that was included here. And honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to display them. I might just have them displayed in the case because I think the case looks so good for all of them. So we'll see what happens, what I end up doing. But I want to say that's about it. I think we covered all of the goodies that came within this collector's edition. And realistically, it is pricey. Like, this is probably the most expensive collector's edition for a movie I've ever bought. And there's an argument to be made on that price point was justified, which honestly probably wasn't. But this movie definitely took me, like, I don't know how to phrase it. It definitely became my favorite movie after watching it. And I definitely have a lot of appreciation for it. And so I wouldn't have done this if it didn't, realistically speaking. So yeah, that's, you know, here is the set. Once again, I have them, all of them. And then we did get the Kamen Rider Takeshi Hongo doing the rider kick in the Bandai form. We did get this, I want to say this is a bookmark. We did get this very cool bookmark showcasing some scenes in the movie. We got the very awesome scarves in the red for the Kamen Rider. And then we got the very elegant and pure white for Kamen Rider number 0. We got our booklet within the DVD, which showcased a fair amount of artwork, as you can see. A fair amount of artwork there. Let's get a little bit more shine on there. All right, what else did we end up having? We did have the actual movies as well, which is 3-disc. And so I think this red one is just the Blu-ray version. and then the black disc are kind of like the extras, or maybe even the episodic format that they made. And then we got a very nice cover. And last but not least, we got the film on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. So yeah, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I really don't have any much more to kind of go about, honestly. Like I said, this is pretty much my favorite movie, which definitely caught me off guard. You know, I love the Shin series, the Shin Japan Heroes Universe series. And so this movie easily is my favorite. Hence why I got the most expensive edition of the movie. And it finally released in physical media, so I had to support it because, man, I hope we do not lose in physical media in the future. So obviously it's always good to have your own personal copy of the movie instead of having, you know, just the Amazon Prime version, which I'm grateful that we have, but it's even better to have it on movie format. So hopefully we'll get a translated version in English through, you know, a disc release like we have with, I think, every other Shin movie. But I think this is the last one. I'm hoping it can happen, because I think if any of them weren't to happen, it would probably be this one, because the other three franchises I think are a little bit more known. However, I could be incorrect, but I really would like to see these, at least a English release of it in DVD. Obviously, this is a Japanese version, which I'm super grateful to have, but I love an English version as well. So with that, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap up this video. So let me know what you guys thought of the Shin Kamen Rider Collector's Edition with all the figure there, the 2 scarves that were included, and then all the different formats of the movie, including the new kind of like 5-episode series with new additional content, which I cannot wait to see. So I will be doing that while this video is up. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. See ya!